Good morning. Welcome to my channel. I'm Dawn Zapp and this is Swan Lake Spiritual. We're going to do a 4-card reading from the Secret Language of Light today. I've been really enjoying this deck lately and the messages coming through for all of us who are going through this collective evolution and awakening and up-leveling. So let's see where we are in our spiritual growth cycle so that we can manage the energy coming in for us and we can understand and be empowered in taking and making choices and decisions in alignment with our best and highest self. So we're actually going to do a different one today. The last couple weeks I've been doing the soul healing, which focused on the beliefs most dominant now, plus what your soul loves and fears, and then actions you can take to heal. So there's some similarities. There's still going to be 4 cards. This one's called the Soul Vision card, our spread. And this one is going to have the now, who are you today? The past, what occurred in the past, so something that would have influenced where you are right now, which helps to understand and reflect on many times. The future, what are your expectations, hopes, goals, that kind of thing, and then the opportunity, what action to take. So we're still going to take 4 cards, and I'm just going to clear the deck, and as we shuffle up and tune into the highest and best good, we're asking our guides and angels for information, insights, cards to help reflect our healing, our vision, our growth, so we can continue to stay aligned, walk with confidence in this life that we've created or are creating for ourselves. And when we're in alignment and we're doing what we want and what feels good, that we feel good, and then the people around us feel good, and we spill all of that goodness out of our heart center and out into the world. So we want more of that good because most of you know, I mean, we don't have our heads buried in the sand. We know what's going on in the rest of the world and neighbors south of us. So there's lots of things that we need to continue to build our love stores and our positive energy about and raise our vibration so that we can have compassion, grace, and forgiveness for all of those terrible things. So the first card is where you are right now. Let your heart shine. So this is about finding out what it is that makes your heart sing. This is about allowing yourself to do the things that make your heart sing, allowing yourself to be the things that make your heart shine and sing. This is about not shrinking to fit in, and this is about not being afraid of the greatness inside of you. I will get the deeper message, but I just wanted to pull that for the now. The past card, this is what occurred in the past. Oh my gosh, and isn't it in alignment with our last week's reading? Create space. That was the most dominant belief last week. We were working on emptying, releasing, getting rid of anything that didn't serve us energetically, physically, mentally. So that was our past. We have created some space to be able to let our light shine now. That is so wonderful. So past, present, and then what are our expectations? Well, channeling. And this is something that I'm doing and continuing to do and learn and expand and grow about how, who, what I connect to and channel. So this is our future. This is where we're headed. We are headed into these light beings that can connect with our light source at any time and channel the infinite wisdom and information in all of the universe, all of the past, present, future, all the different timelines and dimensions. We can channel that information when we step into that, when we create the space and allow ourselves to do so. And this is the action to take to step into that future. So this is the opportunity. Ooh, enlightenment, which of course, this is the opportunity for enlightenment. If we can let go of the past, which was creating space, or accept and acknowledge the past and all its foundations and how everything it did to lay the foundations for our seeds to flourish and grow. If we can accept the past was creating space, that we're now in the period of letting our light shine, being who we truly are, and the future opportunity is this enlightenment, this higher exalted version of ourselves where we can see from a different vantage point all of the different opportunities, possibilities, lessons, gifts, patterns without emotional attachment. We can look at it objectively like a witness, like an observer. And when we're enlightened, we treat people better and we create the life that we desire for ourselves and for the greater good of the universe, for all inhabitants in this universe. Wow, those are some powerful cards today, and we will finish on a meditation on the enlightenment one. But let's get the message. So number 1, where are we right now? Let your light shine. Today, embrace your uniqueness. Say to yourself, I am so pleased and honored to be me. Embrace the parts of you that may feel a little strange. They may feel this way because you resist experiencing the fullness of you. We can all feel a little odd or peculiar at times, longing to be like everyone else and just fit in. But compromise breeds resentment. Locking yourself into the pretense of what others want will strangle your soul and split you in two. Accept yourself. Set yourself free from judgment and what you perceive others think about you. Let your soul shine outward and inspire others to connect, embrace, and shine their truth. When we are aligned with our soul, we feel loved and satisfied. We no longer need others to lean on, to fill our perceived voids, or to be different to who they are. Instead, we want to be with others just for the pure joy of it. Create new ways toward anything that is of interest to you. Can you feel relief wash over you? You are beautiful. So right now, what is it that you need to shine more of your authentic, true self? If you want to do some more inspired reflections and actions this week, you can take the time to know yourself daily through self-reflection. Select a great moment from your day to embrace. Then name a difficult moment and aim to heal it. This is actually a really good activity, is doing a daily check-in with yourself, and it helps you to actually put things in perspective when you do reflect and you say, hey, what was a difficult moment and how did I handle that? You know, am I proud of myself or would I do something different? Also, hey, when was a moment today that I am proud of myself? What did I do that was, that is worthy of praise? And focus your attention and shine your love and compassion on yourself. It's so easy to give our love away, but we never give it to ourselves. So look at something that you're proud of. And then take credit for all of the things you love about your life. You created this life, so whatever you love about it, don't give that power to somebody else. Take credit for it. Say, hey, thanks a lot, Dawn. I love my home. I love the work I get to do. This is so fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Describe the card image in your own words. Explore the feelings that move within your thoughts when you softly gaze at the image. Whatever you see will be right for you today. Each time you gaze at an image, it will reflect where you are right now. So you can just pause this video if you want. Look at the image and start to interpret and see what you take from it. What do you get out of this and what is meant for you to help your evolution? Thank you. So number 2 is about create space, which was the past, and this is number 38. We did read it last week, but I will go ahead and read it again because just like this message finished, when you hear the same message again in a different context, a different time, a different place, you're a different person and you receive it differently and you take different parts of it. Think about a time when you received so much information or you watched a movie and you came out of it feeling one way and then you watched it again and you noticed different parts, different things that you didn't see the first time around, and you come out of it with a different perspective again. So life is just like that. So let's listen to creating space. What was our past energy that helped lay the foundations for where we are now to let our light shine? Create space for new desires by learning how to be happy now. We all want certain things in our life to change, and it is up to each of us to do something about it. If you apply action from a position of truly wanting change, you will create evidence of that desire as manifestations of change. Once you notice something you would like to change, take a breath and say, thank you. Recognizing what you want to change brings more clarity on what you would like to change it to. Your job is to create the space for your dreams and desires to fill. Do this and you will begin to receive direction and wisdom. Create this space by connecting into balance, meditating, focusing on the moment, or thinking of a person, animal, place, or situation that makes you smile. Feel the smile reach through your body and relax, knowing that all you desire is on its way to you. You have empowered your whole being because you don't need conditions to change to feel joyous in this present. You are bathing in unconditional love. Bathe it in and enjoy how good you feel. If you want to continue to solidify the past actions, or if you're still working on this creating space energy, then you can, each time you breathe out, these are some inspired reflections and actions you can take. So each time you breathe out, imagine you're making space for soul wisdom. When you breathe in, feel yourself receiving soul wisdom. And then once a week for half an hour, have a cleansing and clearing bath by adding 1 cup of Epsom salts and a few drops of lavender essential oil. You can also observe the spaces in between everything. The spaces define the physical. Create space, so observe the space, right? Notice how things change when you create the space or change the space between them. Okay, the next one is channeling. This is our future, number 3, where we are headed. This is our highest self, and we are all channelers. We don't have to channel in a professional manner like I am doing. We can channel for our own selves, for our intuition, for our information, for our insight and guidance. Channeling is about how we connect and or pray to God. We pray, we ask, we give gratitude and thanks, and then we channel to receive the information, answer, and insight. So we can all be channelers in our own way. So channeling, embrace your stream of consciousness. You have the ability to tune in to different streams of consciousness to gain wise information for healing and expansion. Channeling shifts your awareness so you can stream information from various frequencies. It is just like tuning into a radio station. If the information doesn't agree with you, tune into something different. You can't expect to hear rock music on a classical music station. With practice, you will be able to tune into your soul transmissions easily. You have a focused part of your stream of consciousness upon the earth plane to experience life in new and varied ways. Your soul loves you so much. It is always transmitting this love and truth, even when you have forgotten. So you know those signs, those synchronicities, those little things that you run into that are like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, hey, I keep seeing that. What does that mean? Or why do I keep seeing that? Those are those signs. That's your soul transmitting information to you. Energy is amazing and spirits are amazing. And when we are aware, present, and focused, we can listen, we can tune in. But when we're in our busy minds, when we're too busy thinking and using our brain power, then we miss the connection and we miss the information. So that's why it's called a practice. Okay, so if you want to continue to take some inspired reflections and actions on the channeling, on where we want to be going, this will be a good one. So acknowledge how Source sees you. Imagine seeing yourself through the eyes of your soul. Source, your soul, God, they all love you. They see you as pure love, perfect and whole, just as you are. Open your heart and let love in. Let Source and your soul look at the world through your uniqueness. And when ideas pop into your head, write them down. Ponder whether this information makes your heart sing or shrink. And lastly, enlightenment. This is the action or the opportunity, the action to take or the opportunity in front of us right now. We are moving into enlightenment. And doesn't this just look like a beautiful little wish? What are they called? Dandelions, where you blow the wisher? Evolution is guaranteed. You are waking up from your old habits and patterns. At times, you may feel bewildered or not quite like yourself. Relax, all is well. You are just keeping up with your evolution and the life that you desire. Your body and mind are adjusting and adapting to your new and loving soul perspective. It is common for your mind or body to resist, react, or panic when you experience the unfamiliar or unknown. However, from this higher vantage, you can change any story that splits you in two and heal any wounds. You are not trying to replace a negative memory with a positive one. Instead, see all the components of a memory so that a new conclusion can form. An unbalanced memory recreates the trauma every time it is talked about or remembered. This event or person will be blamed for pain in your life today. A balanced memory has no charge or activation and becomes wisdom. You may even come to see a challenge as the best thing that ever happened to you. Once you change and heal your opinion, enlightenment will shine through as wisdom. So that was a very simplified description or reading for what enlightenment is and what the opportunity for us is. And I would encourage you to actually do a bit more research, learning, digging about enlightenment and the process of awakening and enlightenment so that you can see how it resonates with you and where you are in your journey. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the meditation. If you want to take a few moments to just get yourself comfortable, whether you're sitting or laying down. And then begin to slow your breathing and begin to focus on your breath. So with this card, you can look at the image on the card on your screen, or you can put your hand on it, or put the phone on your heart, or put your hand on your heart. And then close your eyes and take a nice, big, deep breath into your heart. Imagine you see a beautiful flower bud inside. Feel it stirring and getting ready to open. Breathe out as you notice this beautiful flower waiting to unfold since birth. Keep focusing on your breath and notice that you have held your bud tightly. You've held it tightly closed to help you feel safe. Right now, you are ready to let go and open to the beauty of your inner flower. Awaken to the love that has always been there for you. Feel your heart squeal with delight as your beautiful flower blooms and releases an exquisite aroma in the center of your soul. Watch as your flower expands to embrace you. Float in the center of your flower. Become aware of the infinite number of seeds ready to bloom and release the aroma of your soul. Rest in this space of unconditional love. Let it flow through you and activate deeper truths. When you feel ready, you can follow the aroma of your essence through your heart space and into the magnificence of your physical body. You created this body so you can play upon the earth. Imagine what else you can create. Feel, sense, and see the energy of this beautiful flower wrapping you with love. And when you feel ready, gently wiggle your toes and your fingers. Bring your attention back into your breath and into your body. And open your eyes. If you want to continue to take some inspired reflections and actions, each time you walk through a doorway, imagine more of you is revealed to you. Draw or color in a mandala. A mandala is a design for contemplative meditation that will lead you to your light center. You are becoming self-realized. In other words, you are recognizing all the answers you seek are within you. Keep up the great work. And if you want to do some journal work to continue to anchor in this energy, because it seems to be helping us, for 7 consecutive days. So for the next week, write down or draw 3 signs that stand out in a day. Ask yourself what you were thinking when you saw them. They could be events, a billboard, a book, an emotion or a feeling, a person, a symbol, a dream, a song, overheard conversations, a channeled message, or information from your guides or angels. So pay attention over the next 7 days. Pay attention to what daily signs you're seeing. So when you get that moment when you're like, oh my gosh, and your attention and your awareness is drawn to that, and you recognize and you make the connection and it's a sign, write it down in your journal later. Take note, or if you have a piece of paper with you, write it down now. Oh my gosh, I heard the song, and in that song, my dad's voice was speaking to me, or my dad's name, or my dad's favorite car, whatever it may be, and you want to feel more connected to your father who's passed over, then write down those signs and notice when he's speaking to you and how and what. Okay, wonderful. That was a great reading for this week. They always are. I'm really, really loving this deck by Denise Jarvie. She's from Australia, The Secret Language of Light. If you're just learning about light language or just learning about being a light being, a starseed, a light worker, if you've come into your clairvoyant or intuitive gifts and you want to learn more, this is such a fantastic book and card set to help you grow. Thank you for joining my channel. If you like what you saw, please share, please like and subscribe, and help me grow my following so I can reach more people, and so we can all collectively evolve for the greatest and the highest good, for world peace and love and unity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste.